6 candidates are vying for 3 vacancies on the Scottsbluff School Board. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a highly contested race for the Scottsbluff School Board, and this week, all 6 candidates participated in a forum to talk about why they wanted to serve the community.
So I think we've got to be well-rounded in our approach. And finally, the thing that has interested me about being on the school board is the financial aspect of that and being fiscally responsible.
I chose to run for this school board when I knew it was time that I was able, my children were old, and I was ready to serve the community. And I believe so strongly in education that I think the school board is the place where I can serve it best.
You know, it's an important role. I think I have a history of leadership, and I try to bring that to the board. I try to run smooth, organized meetings, keep on topic, and get the items on the agenda done in an efficient way.
I volunteered in a variety of different places and organizations working with youth. But at the last place that I volunteered was at an outreach. I'm a USA boxing coach. It was there that I saw firsthand the things that kids are going through.
I've learned that through the other boards that I've been on, it takes some time to get through, to get a good base going, to get your feet on the ground, to understand where you can make a change and a difference in what you serve. And so, much like everybody else has said here, I believe that the school systems are the heart of our community, and I hope that I can make a difference.
A good teacher can change somebody's life forever, and I want to be a part of that. I believe that Scottsbluff, both as a town and as a school, has given me a lot, and I see this as an opportunity to give back to that community.
And you can see full remarks from this forum on our KNEB.TV YouTube channel. Well, a 23-year-old Hemingford man was arrested Thursday on assault and other charges following an incident at the Regional West Medical Center emergency room that left several officers with injuries. According to Scottsbluff Police Chief Kevin Spencer, officers were called to Regional West at approximately 11:15 to assist with a patient who had become disruptive and threatening to staff. After officers arrived and started their investigation, they say that the man, identified as Cade Weber, became combative and assaulted several officers, after which he was arrested with the help of Gering Police and Regional West Security and taken to the Scottsbluff County Detention Center. Weber was arrested for 3 counts of felony assault on a police officer and 1 count each of resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and trespassing. Spencer says several officers were treated for minor injuries at the hospital, and a report will be forwarded to the county attorney's office for review when the investigation is completed. And Riverside Discovery Center officials say they will be hosting a grand opening tomorrow for the new Bear Brothers exhibit. Director Anthony Mason says the new home for Smokey and Bandit is one of the largest grizzly bear exhibits in the country, with several unique features, including a water tower that doubles as a climbing structure, a training wall, a stream, a water wheel, interactive educational graphics, and more. The bears came to the RDC in late 2017 after their mother had been illegally killed in Wyoming. To celebrate the largest new exhibit at the Riverside Discovery Center in decades, the event will run from 10 to 2 p.m. and include free gummy bears, door prizes, and the debut of the RDC's new Grizzly Explorer Pack, and a live remote with Nick Chizek from KNEB. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your weekend weather forecast. I'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we've got some weather to talk about. Not tonight. It's going to be clear, quiet here across the region. Temperatures falling down into only the 40s. Very pleasant evening tonight, to be honest with you, before things change tomorrow. Temps will start to fall. Could see some snow showers, maybe even some accumulating snow. We'll talk about a fine line there. Colder conditions settle in by Sunday, and we do look like an active weather forecast, kind of up and down on our next 7 days. This 8 degrees, that was 2 years ago, back in 2018 yesterday, a record low of 8 degrees. We had snow that fell 2 years ago on this date, 73 for a high yesterday here across the region. 0.03 of an inch of moisture, as we mentioned, so not a lot out there in our rain gauge. We have the drought conditions continue. That 0.03 is certainly not enough for us to add up to much. We do have severe and extreme drought conditions now, cover all of the area. Moderate drought conditions for a small portion of southeastern Wyoming, but the rest of us in the Panhandle and the eastern portions of Wyoming, either in a severe to extreme drought conditions. And that unfortunately doesn't look like that's going to be ending anytime soon. We have 60s all across the state. Here's the colder air. It was in our area yesterday, if you remember. It's retreated back to the northeast. It's coming back in tomorrow, so plan for that by afternoon. 63 in Oshkosh, 65 right now in Scottsbluff, 61 in Cheyenne. Winds about 5 to 15 for most of us, a little gustier, 15 to 25 along that I-25 corridor over in eastern Wyoming. So let's take a look at Futurecast tonight. Clouds are going to shift off to the north and east. They'll stay away from us. Here comes some rain and snow showers. They'll start to develop early tomorrow morning to our north. They'll filter in here during the day. Lows are going to be varied across the region. Near 50 in Cheyenne. We've got upper 40s, mid to upper 40s for the southwestern portions of the region. Upper 30s along that Highway 20 corridor from Lusk all the way over to Valentine. Now tomorrow, things turn more interesting here on our Futurecast. Let's watch through the morning hours. We'll warm up a little bit. Then by afternoon, here comes the rain and snow showers start to develop late tomorrow afternoon and evening across the area. And these forecast models have been pretty consistent, throwing out a band of some snow across portions of Nebraska, the northern portions of the Panhandle into areas north of North Platte. That's where that band currently is sitting, where we think it's going to sit anyway. That could move. If that slides a little further to the north or south, that will greatly change what we're looking at for accumulating snow. Now tomorrow, 40s are going to be prevalent off to the north. We could be near 65 to 70 in the southern Panhandle. Those are going to be morning highs. Temps are going to fall throughout the afternoon, and things are going to turn breezy to windy with that frontal system when it passes. Good news, we do show some precip coming out here, maybe as much as a half an inch in some areas. Again, if it bands underneath that snow, that is what we could be looking at. And speaking of snow, we do show some possibility of some accumulating snow. Right now, you'll see it's a thin band which paints it across the Alliance area. That's why they're showing 3 to 6 inches here, and then less than an inch off to the south, and a little more than that off to the north. Now again, if that's where that band ultimately sets up, wouldn't be surprised to see some snowfall totaling a few inches there. That pushes a little further to the north, that'll raise it off to the north, and if it goes a little further to the south, it would bring it down into the North Platte River Valley. Right now, This is what the forecast models are converging on, is this type of situation. Again, it's going to be a fine line between the haves and have-nots out there in terms of rain and snow. 42 tonight, breezy at times. 10 to 20 winds for the most part. Could see some gusts over 40. Tomorrow, partly cloudy. That is going to be a morning high of 61 with falling afternoon temps. And we're going to be dealing with some late-day snow showers tomorrow. Tomorrow night, especially into early Sunday. We've got a 30 to 40% chance of snow out there for tomorrow night into Sunday morning before things clear out. Notice Sunday, our highs only in the 40s. We're back into the 20s on Sunday night. We're going to call it the 60s for early next week, and then back into the 50s for the end of next week. Again, we're right on that dicey line of that frontal system. If that colder air sneaks back in, those temperatures are going to be too warm. If it moves a little further away from us, we might get a little warmer than that. So somewhere in between is where we're looking at. The 7-day forecast gets sketchy beyond a couple of days there, but we do think things are heading towards a more active and unsettled pattern here over the course of the next 7 to 10 days.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Renewal by Andersen, it's about our people. We're a family-owned local company with the best windows, patio doors, and installation teams anywhere. But before our customers ever get to installation, they speak with our advisors in the office. We're so proud of our people. They're very experienced, organized, and at Renewal by Andersen, we know that our customers' time is so valuable. We assure you signature service from the first phone call to the installation day. Renewal by Andersen, a local family company. It's about our people.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
Welcome back. Unified Command announcing 131 new COVID-19 cases and 41 new recoveries during their Thursday afternoon update. The new cases include 51 in Scottsbluff County, 19 in Box Butte County, 16 in Sheridan County, 12 in both Cheyenne and Dawes County, 9 in Morrill County, 6 in Kimball County, 2 each in Sioux and Dual counties, and 1 new case in both Banner and Garden counties. The recoveries include 12 in Dawes, 8 in Scottsbluff and Box Butte counties, 6 new recoveries in Sheridan County, 3 in Cheyenne County, 2 in Kimball County, and 1 new recovery in both Sioux and Grant counties. Through Thursday evening, the Panhandle has seen 1,236 total cases, 11 COVID-related deaths, 951 recoveries, leaving 274 active cases. Those active cases include 118 in Scottsbluff County, 42 in Box Butte County, 31 in Dawes, 27 in Sheridan County, 21 in Cheyenne County, 12 in both Kimball and Morrill counties, 5 active cases in Dual County, 4 in Garden, 2 in Sioux, and 1 in Banner County. PPHD Director Kim Engel says, now, more than ever, we need to be vigilant.
Crowded places, avoid gathering in any groups, close contact, always wear a mask and maintain 6 feet distance when you're with people you don't live with. In confined spaces, avoid enclosed spaces with poor ventilation.
Well, after serving the community for more than 2 decades, Scottsbluff Police Captain Tony Straub has retired. Straub worked through the ranks from officer to sergeant and most recently captain with the Scottsbluff Police Department. Straub was instrumental in the planning and coordination of downtown Scottsbluff's National Night Out festivities, our local Coffee with the Cop program, and KNB.TV's Crime of the Week segment. A retirement ceremony was held for him last Friday at the Public Safety Building. And firefighters in southeast Wyoming have been making some headway in getting the Mullen Fire contained in the Medicine Bow National Forest. According to the latest information release, the blaze is now more than 175,000 acres, but containment has reached 34% with nearly 1,100 firefighters on scene. Weather conditions over the past few days have actually helped. Despite strong winds, the fire showed no new growth, with the uprise of rain, snow showers, and blizzard-like conditions at higher elevations keeping fire activity to a minimum. Officials say much of the intense heat has gone out of the interior of the fire, and what remains is scattered, with fire crews working to knock out the scattered heat, especially in the Foxborough area. Well, straight ahead, Alex and Rebel in with your Friday 5, plus your community calendar. We'll have those stories and more right after the break.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
It's October, which means that it's pork month. And it's time to celebrate the bacon. Welcome to this week's edition of Friday 5, which is brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board. At number 5, the average American will eat the equivalent of 28 pigs in their lifetime.
Pork has more protein than chicken, and it's high in zinc, iron, and B vitamins.
6 of the most common cuts of pork have on average 16% less fat and 27% less saturated fat than they did 20 years ago.
That's crazy. And to top it off, pork is the most widely consumed meat around the world.
At number 4, let's take a look at the pork industry in Nebraska.
So Nebraska ranks 6th in pork production, boasting 3.1 million pigs, and we produce 1.6 million pounds of pork.
Nebraska's pork industry also generates over $1 billion in cash receipts and plays an important role in the state's agricultural economy.
Moving on to number 3 on the countdown, contrary to popular belief, there is more to a hog than just the bacon.
Some popular cuts of pork include pork chops, the loin roast, tenderloin, ribs, the butt, and the loin.
Ham is an increasingly popular holiday food, and in fact, 44% of millennials served ham for Thanksgiving back in 2015.
While pork is certainly tasty, pigs are made into many helpful byproducts.
That's right. These include insulin for the regulation of diabetes, also valves for human heart surgery, and suede for shoes and clothing, along with gelatin.
Swine byproducts are also important parts of products such as water filters, insulation, rubber, adhesives, and fertilizer.
And pig lard is also used to make shaving creams and makeup.
I don't think I'll look at my breasts the same way again. And last but not least, bacon.
Bacon is an all-around favorite for many, particularly in the morning.
That's right, 70% of all bacon consumed is eaten for breakfast.
More than 2 billion pounds of bacon are produced in the U.S. each year, and during World War II, Americans were urged to save bacon fat so that it could be used in the manufacturing of bombs.
Oh my. Well, the term bringing home the bacon originates from 12th century England when married men would be awarded bacon for swearing before the church that they hadn't argued with their wives for a year and a day.
What a day to be alive. That'll do it for this pork edition of Friday 5, which is being brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Have a great weekend and eat some bacon while you're at it.
You already know that choosing higher blends of clean-burning ethanol at the pump can reduce risk to human health. Well, during October, choosing blends of unleaded 88 or E15 all the way to E85 can actually help fuel a cure for breast cancer. Because for every gallon you buy, your participating retailer will contribute 3 cents per gallon to breast cancer research at the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center. Visit fueledbynebraska.com to find a participating ethanol retailer near you. That's fueledbynebraska.com.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Nebraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
And finally tonight, the Panhandle Humane Society is taking a handful of the dogs and cats they have available for adoption on a little field trip this weekend. On Sunday at the Adams Family Pumpkin Patch, PHS will be hosting Pets at the Patch, a 4-hour-long adoption event.
And otherwise, it's same-day adoption as long as we can match you up with an animal that fits your lifestyle and your home environment. We'll have cats, kittens, dogs, no puppies right now, but pretty much all ages of cats. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a good turnout, and we'll get people that don't normally like to come into the shelter or are just there for other reasons at the patch, picking pumpkins and stuff. So we're hoping for a really good turnout. We appreciate Adams Family Farms for inviting us.
Staff will be offering on-site adoption at reduced rates, and the adoption event will run from noon until 4 on Sunday. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you back here on Monday.